YouTube. Counting Gains back here again. So there we got the GOAT man, Bill Burr, and this video is called Going Off on Bad Customer Service. Going off to all my Irish fans, or my Irish fans, like I said guys, I don't think I have any fans yet. To all my subscribers is Bill Burr friggin' he's going off means basically, you know what I mean, just giving out, giving out, like talking, basically like shouting about bad customer service. Guys, customer service in Ireland is the worst ever, guys. It's shocking. It's so bad. Like when I went to America and Canada, it was the best I've ever seen. When I went to Italy as well, it was absolutely horrendous. Customer service in Italy was shocking. I've been to a lot of different places. The Middle East as well, customer service was great. Great customer service in the Middle East. A lot of different places like that, guys. You know what I mean? From what I can remember being a kid, it was unbelievable. So yeah, let's get straight to it, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. Also, the customer service in the Czech Republic and Prague is terrible as well. It's absolutely terrible. But yeah, this one should be fire, man. So let's get it.
I had Kelly's roast beef. It was delicious. Although the bartender annoyed me when we showed up. You know, we're standing there and it was just like, what do we do? Do we sit down? We can talk to him. Do we order from you? Like, and he's like, do we order from you? And then I said, yeah, or do we gotta like take like a picture? Do we take a picture of this thing here? You know, because they have that little barcode looking thing on the table. And then the guy just goes like, okay, you guys are asking me two different things right now. He does one of those things. And I was just like, I can't remember what I said to him. I said, yeah, we're trying to fucking test your memory, you douche. There was somebody else earlier that day.
Savage.
Oh, I know. We went through fucking TSA. And for whatever reason, I wasn't,
it's going to be bad.
Pre-checked. I thought I was. I always am. I walked by the lady. I showed her my ticket or whatever. And then there was this fucking guy at the TSA thing that he was one of those sing-songy cunts. You know what I mean? Where he'd be like, you don't have the right idea. No, the right ID. Or whatever, but blah, blah, blah. And he was like doing that, but it was like totally passive aggressive.
Oh, I hate passive. I thought he meant he was one of those sing-song guys. Like when I went to a petrol station in Dublin last day, and I just walked in the petrol station. I was the only guy. It was late at night. Walked in. The guy is singing a song, like a full-on like, hey, I'm going, all this shit. I'm like, bro, what are you doing? Bro, get your ass back to work, bro. You know what I mean? Slave driver Walsh is in the building. Like, I was like, this guy's singing a full-on blasted song. Like, there's no song on the radio. He's obviously has his headphones in. This guy's going off singing. I'm like, bro, this is too much. But anyway, I get this bad customer service. But he was a nice guy. Keep singing,
or whatever,
bro.
but blah, blah, blah. And he was like doing that, but it was like totally passive aggressive, over the top. Everything was like, go fuck yourself underneath it. And I got up there and like the way he said that you're not TSA pre-check, I was looking at him like, is this guy fucking with me? Like, why would you say that in that happy tone? Like, hey, you're going to have to go to the back of another line. Like I just won a car on The Price is Right. So I was looking at him like going like, all right, is he just fucking with me? Does he know I'm a comedian? So he's trying to break my balls. And I just sort of sat there. And then I realized he was serious. And I was just like, oh, okay, all right, no worries. And I just kind of went over to the other line. And then I was standing there thinking about it. And I was like, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but was it me or was that guy like really thrilled to tell us to get the fuck out of that line? So maybe that's what it was. So then I go to the fucking roast beef guy and he's like, okay, you guys were asking me two different things right now. Like, shut the fuck up. We asked you two really simple things. How the fuck do we order a fucking sandwich here with this new Buck Rogers technology where I just point my phone at the thing? I don't take a picture. Because I always end up taking a picture of the fucking thing.
I don't understand how, like, when you go into a restaurant and they're, like, being, like, cheeky or being, like, kind of, like, standoffish with you. Like, bro, or like going to order a coffee or something, like it should be very cordial, guys. This transaction should be professional and cordial. When you go to buy food from a restaurant, it shouldn't be like, hey, what the hell, you're asking me two different things. It shouldn't be like this kind of like, it should be like, oh, okay, so what was your question again? You want this? I'll explain this one first and I'll explain to you. Like, kind of like break it down a little bit. Don't be like on the defensive straight away. It's kind of a bit weird, you know what I mean?
That actually happened earlier in that week when we were fucking calling up to make sure that we had, I was trying a different pizza place, And we're like, do you have, just calling over, just making sure you have a record of our order. And the guy goes, I don't. It's like, well, we ordered online. And the guy's like, well, I don't have a record of it. And it's like, well, can we just order through you? And he's like, actually, no, you cannot.
Really
we have a company that handles all our orders. It was like, you're at the place.
Yeah, bro.
You speak English. We speak English. Can we just order 2 fucking pizzas through you? And he's like, oh, absolutely. Absolutely, you can. It's like, well, that's what the fuck we're saying. I don't know what the fuck that was. I have a problem. Can you help me? No, I cannot. Like, who says it like that? Don't you usually just go, unfortunately I can't. I know this is a crazy system. I don't own the business. This is the way they run it. It makes no sense to me. I apologize.
Yeah, like I would explain, because I remember I used to work jobs, and I like dumb, stupid shit that they would be telling me, my managers. And I'd be like, yeah, I'm super sorry. The management is dumb as shit around here. So let me try and help you with your thing. And then they kind of like relax and kind of, move on with it. Because some of the things that we'd be told to say were the dumbest shit. Like, you just tell instantly, you're like, yeah, this business is not run well. So you could be kind of trying to edit it. And then the manager would come over to me and be like, yo, why are you trying to change things here? I'm like, I'm not trying to change it. It's just stupid. Like, certain things we couldn't do on the till or whatever. It's just really weird.
No, I cannot.
Yeah, it's just weird, like.
Hey, I'm hanging from a cliff. I got 2 fingers left. Is there any way you can help me up? I cannot help you up. Unfortunately, you got it with your hand that's dangling from the cliff. Can you reach into your pocket and get out your phone and call the park ranger? We outsource helping people falling from a cliff. Anyway, I don't know. Maybe this is just the fucking shit I was holding in to do it, so I wouldn't freak out and do the gig. So I know I just babbled for a half an hour. People, I did stand up at Fenway Park in front of almost fucking 40,000 people. It was like 38 or 39,000 people.
Whoa.
It was the biggest fucking crowd I've ever been. It just went on for fucking ever, and they were all amazing. Oh, and I also forgot, it was my 35th year high school reunion.
High school reunion. Can't wait to have that one. Anyway, guys, let me tell you about my bad customer service. I remember I went to Five Guys in Dublin when it maybe that's about 2 years after it first opened. This is quite recently. Maybe like this was like last year, I want to say. I went to Five Guys, and I was like, "Yo, let me get like an extra patty." And they're like, "Oh, I don't know, can we do that?" And he was like so shocked. He was like, "Oh my god, do you want an extra patty?" And I was like, "I just want like a triple. I'm a fat bastard, guys. I want that triple. I want that extra protein. You know what I mean? All about the beef, guys. No homo." And I was like, "Yo, let me get that extra patty or whatever. Can I get that extra patty?" And they go, "Oh, no, we actually don't do that." And I'm like, "What?" And I'm like, "Bro, just throw an extra patty on it." "Oh, no, we can't do that." And I was like, "Bro," he goes, "I don't know." He goes, "I don't know how much it'll cost." I said, I literally go like this, "I'll pay anything. Just throw an extra patty on. I got money, bro. Take my money." You know what I mean? One of those kind of scenarios where you're just like, "Yo, take my money," And his manager comes over and goes, "What seems to be the problem here, sir?" And I said, "Oh, I just want an extra patty. Is that all good? Because I don't want to throw your man under the bus." And he goes, "Absolutely, of course." He goes, "It's $2.50 extra." I'm like, "Oh, that's really cheap, actually." "Yeah, let me throw an extra patty." I said, "Throw an extra one on the side as well. Let me get 4 patties. I'll have it tomorrow." "Oh, no problem at all, sir." And the manager, I can just hear him in the back. He's giving out. He's like shouting at the customer, and I'm like at the guy that was serving me, like, "Yo, of course we do this." I'm like, "Bro, don't give out to the guy." Anyway, there's a whole rigmarole, but yeah, absolutely shocking customer service in some places. They don't know their ass from their elbow. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy that, man. Leave in the description down below, in the comments down below, other bad customer service that you guys have had. I'm sure you guys have some terrible customer service in you guys' lifetime. And I love you guys all. And I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.